All right, it was my microphone. I thought I've been talking all this time and then noticed that my microphone was off.
Hi, Professor. Good
How are you,
afternoon.
sir?
I didn't
How are
hear
you?
you.
Uh, yeah, well, good.
Yeah,
Good to
I'm
hear.
good. How are you?
Good, good, very good. Good to hear back from you. And especially, it looks like your connect. Oh, yeah, it's green now. A while ago, it was red. All righty. And I was talking, I was greeting all this time, and just realized my microphone was muted. So, Sarah, have you noticed that homework 3 has been issued?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, good, good. And it has been issued and is due this Friday. So, your midterm is actually due this Wednesday, and then you have 2 days to practically, I gave, um, like 2 day grace period, but then if you are even 1 day late, there will be 10% late penalty. But this is just to encourage people to submit it on time. Anyway, that means actually we talked about that before. Um, by lecture schedule, you're already done because as of um, August 5th, this topic, right, financial statements and ratio analysis, they are all done. And it is already August 10, and we are uh, in here. We are in here. So, um, and because I've been telling you over and over, collaborate session is only supplementary. It's supplemental feature. We are just using collaborate session to um, review and reflect. So you should be all caught up as of today. You should be all caught up to over at part 3, and these are past session recordings, but it would be very useful. Uh, anyway, so we are actually what we are reviewing. We're reviewing basically, financial statements, right? Because then so talking about financial statements, it's in. So let me pull up. So okay, where is it? Well, since there aren't that many people, just just one person right now, I would like to instead of using this time, just is I've been giving a second lecture. Actually, it's like um, it's like third time. I mean, it's like 3 layers of lectures. So instead of using this time to redo the lecture, I would like to actually use this time to reflect. I mean, I wonder if you have. I think I better use this time to actually ask you questions about so And we have also Maricel now. How are you, Maricel?
Hi.
Maricel, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Um,
How are you?
Good, good. Well, we are getting, we're getting fewer and fewer people in the collaborate session. As I said, I find it kind of, meaningless or less meaningful to um give a second lecture in because collaborate session was intended as a venue for reviewing and reflecting on the main lectures that were already delivered on the scheduled uh, dates. And I just want to also um, make it very clear, or if some people are mistaken, that this is not the main lecture. The main original lecture was already given on scheduled date, right? And this collaborate session was originally intended as a time for reflecting, a venue for reflecting on the past lecture materials, like an afterglow. But it has rather been used as a venue for give you a second lecture. And this is really not the original intention. And I was, basically going to take questions about uh, the lectures that were already, for example, if the lecture that was scheduled for yesterday was uh, lecture that was scheduled for yesterday were these, right? Overhead. And so the original intent was to use this collaborate session to uh, answer questions about the assigned, lecture videos. And you were supposed to have watched those videos already and bring the questions to me in the collaborate session. But it has been almost, like used as a second lecture. Um, and not just that. Also, I always post, collaborate session recordings every day. I update it every day. So yesterday's recording was yesterday's recording is it's like we are like like 2 weeks behind. And the yesterday's recording, right, is there, right? It's also on YouTube, right? Uh, I have. Uh, you can quickly look it up because um, all right, you can quickly look it up. I have, I gave you the playlist. I gave you the my channel name and gave you the list, and you have even two of them. One, this one is update of summer session every day. It's there, and even otherwise, not that one. But what is this? That's not. Come on. All these, those are like, just a lot of uh, movie, commercials and like. So for Business 210, right? The lectures in Business 210 are here. You have the uh, name, playlist name. you can look into that for, and then even daily updates, daily session updates, they're all there. So you have like triple layer of lectures. I mean, triple or quadruple layer of lectures. So it's excessive. It's I find it kind of overdoing, right? I find it kind of overdoing. So instead of so this is like even like a fourth lecture, right? Or this is going to be part of uh, the triple lecture later. So instead of using this time for just recapping all over again, I would really like to use this time to uh, answer your questions if you have any. And then, if I give you time to ask questions, then hardly anybody's, asking anything. You know? This is the problem. You don't take any initiative, right? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to use this time for really the question and answers and review and reflection, or do you want like a third lecture? You want to use this time as originally intended for the purpose of reflecting and reviewing, or uh, you want a third lecture. If you want this, if you want to use this time as originally intended, then you must ask questions. And if you have watched already the videos that were assigned for yesterday, or even the day before yesterday, then this is the time to, and if and you are supposed to watch them on uh, the scheduled dates, and they are, even if you missed it on that on the very day, it's still available there for 5 days. And even after those 5 days, then you can still, find it. You can still find it on. Uh, you can still find it on YouTube. So if you say, there's no excuse actually. If you say, you didn't watch it, there's no excuse. So, does anyone have any questions? Hmm? No? All righty. So it looks like you don't. Um, are you guys there? Are you listening to me? Hmm?
Yes, Professor.
Yes,
Yeah, you are there. Yeah, Jimena. Okay. Sarah and Jimena are there. So what do you think? You want a third lecture, or do you want to use this time as originally intended? Hmm?
I mean, I don't really have questions, so it's up to like anybody else.
So how about you, Maricel? How about you, Maricel? I don't want to do, actually, personally, I don't want to do the third lecture all over again. It's been done. And if you want the third lecture, I would rather, okay, because um, it's a little, just for even for today, it's a little tweak, but um, I mean, instead of, uh, at least for, the income statement, in another class I've done the, okay, let me do this. Let me open. So, okay, until we, you know, until we get to ratio analysis, I mean, after today, maybe we can get to the ratio analysis. So here, let's try this. What's going on? Hello, how's everybody? Let me just check. This is the. Okay. Okay, can you? Uh, so, can you hear this clearly? Let me play just. Let me play
Yes,
this
Professor.
just. Okay. So were you able to hear that recording clearly? I was just
No.
playing. No,
If you,
but you can hear.
yeah.
Hmm?
No, when you play it, yeah, I thought it was playing right now, but it's not.
Oh, but so you could hear it or you couldn't hear it.
Yeah, we could hear it.
Okay. But it was clear enough. Was it clear enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, uh, yeah. Because it was the same topic, but there was a slight um, the goal was slightly different, but it's the same, lecture, same topic, about income statement and balance sheet. So I would like to play that one because I don't want to go this all over again. And then when it is done, then maybe tomorrow we can do the ratio analysis part because that is more important. So let me play that one and let's take a listen. Okay. Um, but before that, Oh, sorry about that. That was, that was, so I must have started from here. I think I should have started from here. Um, that means we have already, okay, I think you should start, I should have started from here. mental labor or physical labor. It doesn't matter, right? But I'm saying, what was that? Something else.
I can't hear anything you're saying. The audio keeps coming in and out.
All right. I just paused there for a while because was there someone who asked any question? Okay, and uh, oh, Sarah, you can't hear anything. Uh, okay, so see, this is the okay. So yeah, I hear a ding, I hear this ding noise, from time to time. And the thing is, if you, I can't, I don't have like dual monitor. I cannot check what's going on here because if I to check if there's something in the chat box, I have to stop this and come back to this. So, in other words, it cannot be done simultaneously, right? But if you don't, you can't hear anything. And well, but someone said, I think there are some differences between um, individuals. There must be individual differences, but depending on your internet status, connection status. Some people may, or it could be also your computer's, audio setup. Um, so I'm gonna do this, and I think you can. I mean, this is once again, it's gonna become like a third lecture, fourth lecture. This is gonna be but uh, because um, this is what I also would do in a like a review session, and I don't want to do like a second review. I'm just trying to use this uh, as our review because nobody's asking any questions really, uh, unlike the original intent of the collaborate session. So I'm showing you the recording of the previous session from another class that went over this topic. So then, some people are having, audio issues. So let me just do this. Maybe you can, okay. Oh no, I can do better. What am I doing? I can do, okay, that one. You see, because you're seeing whatever is on my screen. This is crazy. Um, so I'm gonna link it here so you can. Okay, I want to link it here. So you can watch it. And this is supposed to be what? Sure. Yeah. I'll just give today's date. All right, I'll just. All righty. So I guess you can all, because I'm sharing the screen, whatever I'm looking at, you must be also looking at the same thing too. So go into the topic 3, financial statements, right? And then there you will find this video, right? Okay. So click on it, right? And you don't have to click on it. You don't have to, and if you click on it, I got so many. Okay, so I got so many open. There you go. And it will be YouTube, and I hope it would be at least something like a full screen. So you can start from not before you actually about 50 minutes. So you can actually start from like you can actually start from like 38 minutes, right? 38 minutes, into the video, right? You don't have to maybe 37, 35. Start from like 37 minutes, okay? All right, I'm I'm getting too many windows open. I'm getting also sort of like I'm getting confused which window I was on, but and everybody can hear me, right? Everybody can hear me. So start this video. I mean, if you go to our topics folder and go to topic 3 and scroll down to August 10 session recording. It's not actually August 10 session. The August 10 session is actually being recorded now. This is like a I should rename it later, but you can click on this, and if you click on that, it will be a YouTube video, right? Try to maximize the screen. I mean, you don't have to have a full screen, but at least this size to make it more, visible. And then start from about 37 minutes into the video. You don't have to start from the beginning, right? There was something 10 minutes after, but So, so that was okay. So that was something preliminary to this. So you don't have to um, you don't have to listen to that. You can skip that and start from about 37 minutes into the video. Okay, everyone understand? Start from around 37 minutes into the video. Okay, if you heard me, uh, please, raise your hand. Any for also for any questions, you can raise your hand. Okay, Sarah, you heard me. Okay, you can lower your hand. Yeah, you have a question, Sarah? You can lower your hand. Hannah, you heard me? Hannah? Jimena, did
I'm
you
here
raise your
now.
hand? Okay, Hannah. Uh, you are not here at the beginning, so let me, I don't, it will take time again. The reason I'm doing this is because, unlike the original intent for this collaborate session, I'm just simply like, reteaching everything like for the third time because, there is a original lecture already posted and then, which you should have already covered. And then, then there is always, uh, review that is being posted. I mean, the collaborate session recording being posted and updated daily. Uh, so I don't want to do. So if I do this again, go over this again, unlike the original intent, then it's like doing the lecture the third time, the same lecture third time. So I'm just simply reusing, recycling um, the collaborate session recording, which was in another class, but it's the same topic, and the focus is a little different. In that class, the focus is a little different, but as far as the covering the income statement and balance sheet, it pretty much does the job. So that's why and I wanted to play it. I played it in that recording in the collaborate session, but then the audio is not quite right. Okay, the audio is not quite right. Some people can hear it, some people cannot hear it. So I linked it up. Okay, I linked that here in our topic 3 folder. So you can click on it, and then it's going to be the YouTube video, and you can either use the full screen, or for better visibility, you can use full screen. Um, but I want you to start from about 37 minutes into the video because the things prior to that are not directly related to you. So start from about 37 minutes into the video. That way, you can get the full video. So please go ahead, and I would like to continue playing this video for you, but then uh, some people have audio problems, so I'm not going to do that. But please, feel I'm standing by in the collaborate session, and as you play this video, listen to this video, which is almost like the second time for you, because if you have already watched um, the lecture on financial statements, this is like the second time. But if you have any questions, just stop your video and come to the collaborate session, and you can ask questions. Okay? So that's for now, because until we get to the ratio analysis, because I don't want to repeat the same lecture. But once we cover this by um, uh, this video, then uh, until we get to cover everything, and then by the time we get to ratio analysis, then we're gonna, coming back to the collaboration, which will take about, two, at least 2 more days. Okay, so please go ahead. It's been 1 hour already, so please don't waste any more time. Uh, uh, Watch this video, and uh, whenever you have any questions, just come to the collaborate session. Okay, I'll just uh, mute myself and let you watch the video. Okay, go on, please. All right, everyone. Do you have any last minute question?
No.
Okay. Have you been watching? How's it coming along? Huh? Have you been watching the assigned? I mean, look. Even for I don't know how to explain this. Uh, it's the review of the review. Huh? It's the review of the review, and to, since I'm sharing this my screen with you, right? I have just to cut to the chase. I have posted all of these, and I assuming that you have already watched all the assigned videos on schedule, like all of these already. Financial statements intro 1 through 6, and financial statements part 1 through 3, assuming that you have watched all of them already. And these are basically, review. But this was a review of a review done in another class. But I've been telling you, uh, um, the focus is a little different, but this will still serve. This will still serve us very well, and in a more uh, condensed time. Okay, um, and so these are almost like each of these videos are like 2 hours long, so they are almost like 6 hours. But tomorrow I want to really get to the ratio analysis, right? We want to review ratio analysis, but so before we go to ratio analysis, this has to be done, right? So I want you to please, before tomorrow, before our class tomorrow, I want you to uh, finish, watching all of them. So this is the review of the review. Um, so unless and from time to time, I was, I kept playing this one, which is this video is actually the first one, August 3rd recording. And from time to time, I turned on the volume. Turned on my microphone, and I was hoping, just to check if this was disturbing, because if you're watching the video on your own, whatever is coming from the collaborate session can be disturbing. It can, interfere. And I was wondering if everyone is getting, because some people said they don't hear anything. So I was wondering if everyone could just, did hear anything, or nobody heard anything, or if some people were disturbed or some people were not affected. Um, but from time to time, did you hear the audio from my video? Did you hear the sound from my video while I was playing it? Did anyone hear the sound? Okay, Sarah. So it looks like yeah. Then all right. So yeah, because that's possible, and it's a good thing. I mean, while you're watching, if you're watching the assigned video, and if you heard nothing from my video, then that was good, because it's not you're not getting distracted. And another thing is, um, because when I play video, right, because that sound is basically what I hear, right? and even if I played loud, for that sound to travel to you, you will have to go through my microphone. In other words, that video's sound is picked up by, it must be picked up by microphone, and then it gets transmitted to you. The sound travels to you. So if my microphone is picking it up, well, then, but usually that's not the case. Usually, what is being played on the computer, that sound is for someone who is outside that computer. I mean, listening to that sound source from the computer. So it's basically external, right? That sound is external, and that for that external sound to be picked up by the microphone and travel to you, then it's not very likely. Sometimes depending on your computer's audio setting, it does. It's carried very well by the system, but most likely it's not. So anyway, so please, I want you to continue watching, even the rest of them, these two, before our class tomorrow, so we can go straight to the review of ratio analysis. Okay, all righty. So I think that is that's for today. So please stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Take care, everyone. Okay. All right, Sarah. You have a good day too. I'm signing out. Let me